the 2025 NFL Draft Night. This is the NFL. This is the 2025 NFL Draft rounds 2 and 3. So the Philly, the Eagles got draft picks and got draft picks in the second round of pick 64, and also got picks in and also got a pick 96 in the third round. So we're gonna see what they can do with that and stuff like that. So let's see how this is gonna go and let's see what happened there. So let's see what we're gonna do there. Alright, so alright, so with the 2020 with the 33 overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Carson Salini, a linebacker for UCLA. That's not bad for them. And with the 34 overall pick in the 2025 the 25 NFL Draft, the Houston Texans select Jalen Hurts, a wide receiver from Ohio State. And with the 35th overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Nick Obung, a safety from South Carolina. And with the 36th overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns had another pick, and the Cleveland Browns select Shannon Jenkins, a running back for Ohio State. And with the 37th overall pick in the second round of the 2025 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select Johannes Wilden, a guard from Arizona. Not bad for the those teams. And now the New Orleans Patriots on the clock at pick 37, at pick 38. I wonder what the Patriots gonna pick, because we so long way before we get to the Eagles pick, y'all. We pick 64, so we like it's a long way. So it's a long way for us. So we got a lot of picks before we get to ours. So you know. So we're gonna see what we're gonna get this time. Cause last night we got Jahay Campbell at pick 32 in the first round. So that was a good one. Let's see if Howard's gonna stay at pick 64 or is he gonna trade up. That's a good one for the second round. Then the third round, is he gonna stick at pick 96 or is he gonna go up? So that's a good question, right? Right, because there's a lot of questions there, right? Like, are you gonna stay at the two picks we have? Or are you gonna trade down? What's up, June? What's up, June? Yeah, so we got two picks in the second, and we got one pick in the sixth round, it's pick 64. We got one pick in the third round, which is pick 96. So, what we gonna stay with what we got, or we gonna trade them? What's up, General TV? What's up, y'all? If y'all into NFL and stuff, y'all, but you better stick around for this one. The Patriots pick is in. The Patriots pick is in, guys. John Cody is sick of the Belly Eggs from the Phillies post game zone. I know I'm tired of the Phillies keep losing games. Like, you guys, the Phillies got swept by the freaking Mets on the road. And now you lost the first game of the opening series to the Chicago Cubs. That's embarrassing. It's like really, like it's just sad. Like, the Phillies can't even win a game. Yeah, it was like we would pick 64, so we were like 10 picks away from ours. So I might take a break and eat something, and then come back and do the rest of the draft, because I can't wait to get to our pick, because our pick is 64 in the second round. So we get somebody good though. What's up, June? June, you don't have to spam hi too many times. Cause June, if you keep spamming hi too many times, I get Star Wars to time you out because you can't be spamming hi too many times. Cause I see it. You said hi, you only say one time, you're gonna keep spamming it. Yeah, if you do that, it's gonna be annoying. With the 38 overall pick in the second round of the 2025 NFL Draft, the New England Patriots select. I wonder who they're gonna get, and the 38 overall pick in the 2025 NFL, second round of the NFL, 2025 NFL Draft, in the second round, the New England Patriots select. Select Jayon Henderson, a running back from Ohio State. Okay, that's not bad for the Patriots. Okay, they got a running back. They got Jayon Henderson, a running back from Ohio State. Not bad. I thought it would be something way worse than what they were going to get. Well, that's not bad. Don't get smart, June. Don't get smart because you get smart, June. I time you on my damn stuff and block you too. So don't be smart with Star Wars. Don't be smart. And don't say that Star Wars being a bully. He's not being a bully. All right, June. You gone. Cause you're gonna say Star Wars not Star Wars. See, there you go. Bye bye. Cause you don't talk about Star Wars like that. Yeah, don't come for Star Wars. When you come for Star Wars, that's a problem. But you don't come for Star Wars and say he's not a Star Wars. So because his name said Star Wars, so hello, Star Wars. Get it the name of the you never watched if you never watched the Star Wars movies, you don't know why you got the name for it. Hello. All right, now Chicago Bears are on the clock. Vacuum. Wait for the food soon. Alright. It is 39 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft in the second round. The Chicago Bears select Luther Vernon III, a wide receiver from Missouri. Not a bad pick for them. And now the New Orleans Saints are on the clock. What stats when you need them? There you go. One stat the Saints are. There was somebody who's the Saints fan. Killing him. I forgot you like the Chargers and the Lions. I don't know if they Chargers and the Lions have a pick in this one. I don't know. Let me see. No, they don't. It's the Rams there. Yeah, the Lions have a pick in here, but your Lions don't have a pick until pick 60. What's next? So you got right to pick 60. I don't know the Chargers. I don't think the Chargers got one. The Chargers got pick 55, and the Lions got pick 60. So when we get there, it's gonna be good for you. So in the 2025 NFL Draft, with a 40th overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft in the second round, the New Orleans Saints select Tyler Stoughton, a quarterback from Louisville. Hey, the Saints got a quarterback. Yeah, nice. The Saints got a quarterback. So once they Chargers are pick 55, and then the Lions are pick 60, we pick 64. So in the second round, but it's also third round as well too tonight as well. So we got pick 96 in the next round. So yeah, the rounds 2 and 3 are the night. So and then rounds 4 through 7 tomorrow. So tomorrow afternoon actually, if that am I correct? Yeah, rounds 2 and 3 are the night, and then rounds 4 through 7 is tomorrow afternoon. So that will be So we got to see what we're gonna get at pick 64, and then when we get the third round, pick 96. Now the Chicago Bears are on the clock again. The Chicago Bears got another pick. I wonder who they're gonna get this time. So. Hey, ESPN just look at this Star Wars. This is what what Big off he's saying. The ESPN hired Sterling Sanders for 4 months just for him to slip multiple rounds. Dang. I can't do the jab tomorrow afternoon because I have a big call with my girlfriend tomorrow. So at noon. So I can't really do that because we do a big call at 12. So no. No, because I'm gonna do the Phillies at 4 or 5, so already in, because I already scheduled to do the Phillies anyway, so I'm not gonna because we got a good pitcher on the mound tomorrow. You got Jesus Lazaro pitching tomorrow, so that's a good thing. At least you ain't got somebody that pitches bad, so. You know, at least you got that. At least that's something that you can look forward to. Right now the Buffalo Bills are on the clock. Yeah. Stars I always do the Phillies. We got a trade going down, y'all. So the Chicago Bears did a trade with the Buffalo Bills. So the Buffalo Bills will receive the 41st second round pick, and they will receive the 72nd third round pick, and the 247 round pick. And then the Chicago Bears will receive the 56th second round pick, the 62nd second round pick, and the 109th fourth round pick. Oh, that's a good thing. It was a trade alert right there. A trade alert right there. That's saying something. That's a trade alert right there. So so the Bills got to move up. Nice. I know we gotta wait a while, 64, but it will come fast though. Think about it. It will come fast, so. And then the Bills pick is in. Then we gotta wait for the second round, the third round to start. So we gotta pick 96. So and then then the Eagles will be done for the second round and third round. Then we just gotta wait till tomorrow for picks 4 through pick round 4 and round 5 because we got 5 picks in the four picks in the fifth round and then one only in the fourth round. So you know that it's gonna be something. Yeah, because so I'm not going to just disregard my girlfriend and not do the vehicle with her just for the draft and stuff. It's not fair to her. Because we already scheduled to do the schedule to have a vehicle on the 26th at 12 anyway. So that was something that we already set up to do. So I'm not just going to just turn her down and say, no, I don't want to do the vehicle. You got to do the draft and then just do her like that. Now I got to make time for her too, The vehicle to see her face and stuff because, I seen her Thursday. So I want to make time to see her on vehicle. I don't want to just do her like that and just be doing the draft now. So I decided to do the Phillies because the Phillies were easier because I want to do that. Because I don't want to skip doing that, my baseball stuff. I'm not going to just do that. Yeah, because if I can't do the third night because I have something else to do, you got to understand then. So you got to understand then. I got to give her, I got to make it fair for her. I can't be just like doing her like that just because for, the draft and stuff. It's not fair. See, that's why I started. You wouldn't know if you're not in a relationship, so you don't know when it's fair when somebody schedules something with somebody, and then it's like a vehicle. You can't just turn it down. You can't just not do it, and then make the person feel bad and just like screw the person like that. You don't do that. It's not fair like that. Cause see, only Winstead would get it because Winstead is in a relationship, so he know you gotta make time for his girlfriend too. You can always be in my streams like that, so you gotta make time for her too. So it's kind of like you gotta be fair. You can't just do that. So anybody's in a relationship, don't blow your partners off just for doing just the draft and stuff. Just don't do that if you're if you're streaming it and whatever. So the pick is in. All right, here we go. With the 41 overall pick and the 2025 NFL draft, the Buffalo Bills select T.J. Sanders, a defensive end. T.J. Sanders, defensive tackle from South Carolina. Hey, well that's not bad. For the Bills get that. Now the New York Jets on the clock, y'all. The Jets on the clock. Always keep saying Jets, Jets, Jets. The team always say, you know, Jets, 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 Jets. I'm all going. When they say that every time that's their little chant they always say. They say Jets, 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 Jets. Like literally like that. Yeah, see what I'm saying is a news fan. I shouldn't be saying that in my mouth because I shouldn't be. Oh, the New York Jets pick is in. They gonna get. See if anybody else is doing the draft because anybody else is doing it. So we gotta know who else is doing the draft because. And you like, I'll fight something better. Yeah. Yeah, we got the best fight song. We got the best song. Yeah, ours is better. So, oh, the Philly halftime is doing night two of the draft. He probably gonna do night. He probably gonna do day three tomorrow around 12. Cause then you ain't got nothing else pretty much to do. Yeah, vehicle. I'm not gonna just throw it up my girlfriend like that. See, that's one thing you don't know about relationships, guys. When you're in a relationship with people, you don't just cut them off for you to them. So Yeah, 'cause I know JJ was play by plays with JJ was going to do the draft as well. That's what he said he was going to do the draft as well. He was going to do it too. Yeah, that's what he said he was going to do it right after. So, and I know he got the stream for the Mars coach for the Phillies because I know he's going to do that anyway. The draft. The draft is early in the morning. It's like 12 p.m. He probably going to try to get try to do like maybe the Phillies if I can get that one. I know he's going to try to do that anyway, so he's not going to miss out on that one anyway. Yeah, the New York Jets pick is in. The 49ers on the clock. Boo the 49ers, man. Yeah, because boo the 49ers, man. Now when I do the NBA draft, don't y'all start. I hope the Sixers have some picks in the NBA draft because we better have some picks in that shit because if we don't, we're gonna have an issue with that one. I don't even know when the NBA draft is, so. Oh, June 25th at 8 p.m. Oh, okay. I'll make sure I do that one because that's gonna be a good one to do. Cause that's gonna be when you see the Sixers gonna get their guys. So, and then when is the MLB draft? So we could definitely have that one. Yeah. So the NBA draft's in June 25th. Then the MLB draft is gonna be July 13th. But we didn't say what time though. This is the track and stuff for that one if you really want to track that one. No, 13, not 14, okay. ESPN is up at the time and stuff, and that's the tracker thing. That will tell you like when who gets what and stuff like that. So, which I don't want to look at that right now because if I look at that right now, then I'll be looking at what the Phillies gonna get and everything, what the picks they have. And I don't want to do that to myself right now because then I don't know what pick the Phillies have and then the draft. So the Phillies got pick 27. Look at that. All right. When can the Phillies do be good again? Somebody please pick Will Johnson. Nobody even picked Shahona Sanders. But, like, that's sad. Like, he didn't get picked. It's been hyped that boy up and then he staying picked him. All right. And with the 42nd overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Mason Taylor, a tight end for LSU. All right. The Jets got a tight end. I feel bad for Deion Sanders Jr.'s son. I feel bad for him because his son didn't get picked. Like, this is like one of those things where it's like, yo, like, Like literally, like somebody would pick Will Johnson, somebody pick Sherman Sanders, cause like Lord, he ain't got picked yet, and it's like he's still on the board. Like, all right, the 49ers pick is in. When they, I hope that person get somebody back, cause they got Brock Purdy, and they ain't shitty. Yeah, man, take that jacket off with all them damn years. Y'all ain't been back to the World Series. Y'all been back to the Super Bowl one time to take on the freaking Chiefs, and the Chiefs beat the freaking 49ers in the Super Bowl. We all saw it, and it was funny as hell because y'all got beat by the Chiefs. So yeah, I think yesterday was good though. Yeah. And the 2000 so with the 43rd overall pick and the 2025 NFL draft, the San Francisco 49ers select Alfred Collins, a defensive tackle from Texans. Hey, not bad for the Niners. They got them. Yeah, the one we got yesterday, just heard it, Campbell. Yeah, that was a good pick that we got. Yeah. And guess who's on the clock, y'all? Them Cowgirls on the clock. The Dallas Cowboys are on the clock. Oh man, I hope Jerry Jones and that was just get somebody terrible. Because five-time Super Bowl champions. Yeah, we haven't got a sixth one yet. That's why y'all right up there with the goddamn Patriots who got six Super Bowls. They got six, y'all got five. And the 49ers gonna get another one. Oh wait, they can't. Yeah, that's why the 49ers always rubbing in our faces that they got five Super Bowls and we only got two. So they just rub in. Well, the Patriots and the 49ers rubbing in our face because they got more Super Bowls than anybody. So, the Patriots got six and then the 49ers got five. So, yeah, they got more than the Green Bay Packers do. Yeah, so that's just saying something. So it's just like, you know, yeah, boo the damn Cowboys, man. I hope they get somebody terrible. Alright, guys. And the Cowboys, so with with the 44th overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Donovan Ezekiel, an edge from Boston College. Wow, the Cowboys got an edge rusher, man. They got an edge rusher. Donovan Ezekiel from Boston College. They got an edge rusher. Mm-hmm. We got the Colts. We got the Colts up next, y'all. The Indianapolis Colts are on the clock. So yeah, Colts are on the clock. Oh, the pick is in for the Colts. They got the pick in already. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Boston College. Yeah. And the coach tried to win a game this season. So it's time to get your after day until you win a game because I wonder. Coach got a nice stadium, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, here we go. Alright. Come on, this has to be. With the 45th overall pick and the 2025 NFL Draft, the Indianapolis Colts select JT Onamoto, an edge rusher from Ohio State. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. He's dang. Yeah, Vic Fangio is a good defensive player. Yeah, he is. I ain't gonna lie on that one. All right, the LA Rams are on the clock. Yeah, the team from Chicago, from LA's on the clock. The Rams are on the clock. Yeah, we're talking about LA Rams, the other LA team. Yeah, cause y'all see your father probably you got that up out your head. Well, they're not St. Louis Rams no more. Yeah, they used to be, but they ain't there. Now the LA Rams now. Just like the Chargers used to be the what was the Chargers before? I forget what the Chargers were before they called them LA Chargers. I forget what they called them. I forget what they called the Chargers before they were the LA one. I think they were. You know, people say was mad at Chargers that the Rams were going to be an LA team. They was sad about that they were moving. All right, the LA Rams pick is in. I know John against two next. Oh my god. I just think we just want to pass the ball on him. Yeah. Are they doing the job from the hanging place in LA in the East? They doing it over there. Everything these people do every day. It's what I'm saying is don't get paid. I'm gonna be feeling bad for that kid because I'm drafted. Because then they be like, all that hype that they gave him was like, you know, he's coming back into the, you know, into the playoffs so many times, like, you know. Alright. Alright, with the 46 pick and the 2025 NFL Draft, the LA Rams select Terrence Ferguson, a tight end for Oregon. Alright, the Rams did a tight end. Nice. That ain't bad. Oh, we got John McGinnis team next, y'all. The freaking Arizona Cardinals. Can't stand John McGinnis. I hope the Cardinals get somebody stupid. I hope the Arizona Cardinals get somebody stupid because with the 47th pick and the 2025 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Will Johnson, a quarterback from Michigan. Will Johnson got picked by the Cardinals. Yo, Star Wars. Will Johnson got picked by the Cardinals. Yeah. But he gonna guess who his head coach is gonna be? Johnny McGannon. He used to be the best quarterback for the Eagles. Oh, you want to have that as your head coach? Yeah, they picked Will Johnson. Oh, the president's going to the post funeral. Well, yeah, the post funeral is supposed to happen this weekend. Yeah. There's a trade they're having. I think the Houston Texans did a trade with the Las Vegas Raiders. I think there's a trade they're having. I think the Raiders did a trade with the Texans. I think the trade just went down. No, actually, which I'm looking at the same draft on my TV. I'm looking at the same draft on my TV, the same draft on my TV. So I'm watching the NFL Network and the same draft on the TV. So it's on the NFL Network. So and I'm not going to have them just going by how the TV does it. All right, so here goes the trade that went down. So the Houston Texans we got the 48th pick in the second round, and then the Raiders got from the Houston Texans I forget what they got. Hold on, let me go back. They called it for me. And then the Raiders got the 58th pick in the second round and the 99th pick in the third round. Not bad. Not bad at all, if you think about it. And the Houston Texans pick is in. So you know who they gonna get. I have a YouTube that I used to watch. I think Coach Dante, he's definitely a Texans fan. So he was anything that's got to do with Houston, to the football team, the Texans, to the Astros for the baseball team. So and I know that because he's a big Texas fan. So and a Houston Astros fan too. So and now he's looking at baseball more because the Astros are playing. And then when the football season comes around, to be the Texans. And then you also a Houston Rocket fan when it comes to the NBA. So that whole thing. So yeah. So Star Wars 99 likes the Eagles. You know that wins next anyway. He never mentioned one AFC team he's into. So Picks away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, guess what? We're 7 picks away from your team from your when the Chargers getting their pick. 7 picks away, and we'll get to your team, the LA Chargers. So we're 7 picks away from that, so you can know what they're gonna get. Yeah, so that way you be excited for that. I know, yeah, but I don't think that yeah, I don't think Star Wars even has a every 15. He don't even look he only roots for like the one our team. So he don't even root for another team. I don't think he does. Yeah, someone picks him and get the yours, so that way it'd be good for you. When it says you know what the Chargers gonna get, and then so you'll be happy about that. Yeah, because I don't think he does. Yeah, I couldn't be a fan of two different NFL teams. I only could be a fan of one. And same thing with baseball, I can't do that. And the same thing with NFL, I can't do that. I mean, with the NFL, I only can stick with the Eagles, and then the NBA, and stick with the Sixers, and then MLB is the Phillies. I can't be like in both, like having two different ones, and then that'd just be wrong. But you gotta be loyal to one team only. You can't just be like having two different teams, and then you're flip flopping. And then you got two teams you root for, and when both the teams play against each other, then you have to decide which one you're gonna root for then. Because like then it'd be like, what's the point? Let's say if the Chargers and the Lions had an NFL game matchup to next to each other, who would you root for then? Who would you root for? Let's say the Chargers and the Lions had like an NFL game matchup on the schedule. Who would you root for then? Cause then that would be like a conundrum right there. Cause you gotta pick one you want to win the game. Because you can't you know that. And that would be like, you gotta stick to one. You can't just like, if that happens, then you're like, yeah, so yeah, so that kind of situation. But I can't call you a fan of my team because you're not a loyal Eagles fan. You haven't been a fan since like since when we won our first Super Bowl, so you can't really count you as one. So in the 2020, in the 48 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Houston Texans select Rondo Irisi, offensive tackle from Missouri, Minnesota. I mean to say Minnesota, but that's not bad. All right, guys. The Cincinnati Bengals on the clock, y'all. The Cincinnati Bengals on the clock. Wonder who they gonna get. Cincinnati Bengals on the clock. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now with 6 picks away from your team, the Chargers, which that was 6 picks away from your team. So we're gonna get them. It was the orange and the black, and 6 picks away. Oh, the Bengals pick is in. The Bengals pick is in. I like some other players on the other teams, but always Eagles. Yeah, see, Star was like some other players on other teams, but the Eagles is his main team he roots for, just like the other players. But he ain't gonna say like he's a fan of them like that. See, Star was always gonna be an Eagles fan, but he and no wrong liking players in the other teams, but just don't be like a fan of the whole thing. So with the 49 overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, The Cincinnati Bengals select Demarius Knight Jr., a linebacker from South Carolina. Nice. The Bengals got a linebacker, Demarius Demetrius Knight Jr., a linebacker for South Carolina. It's not bad for the Bengals though. It's not bad for the Bengals though that they got that one. That's not bad if you think about it. I hope the Duke Carter said after he got picked by the Giants, he said like, I gotta leave the Eagles and behind and stuff, and leave them behind because sorry Billy, but I leave you behind because he had to say that because I'm like because he got drafted by the Giants because he was an Eagles fan and he wanted to get no there was two players in the draft that were Eagles fans and then we didn't pick them, didn't pick either one of them because they could have played for the hometown team, but we didn't do that because Howard didn't want them, so that which was kind of stupid though because you could have brought them home though, but you didn't want to do that. All right, the Seattle Seahawks is on the clock. The Seattle Seahawks is next, y'all, and the Seahawks pick is in, y'all. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 picks away until we get the Star Wars team, the LA Chargers pick. So 5 picks away. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 picks away. So I ain't say you were, but anyway, and I ain't call you that. I ain't say that. I never said that. I'm just saying, like some people look at you like you look like you're a fan of two different teams. Cause Chargers fans and then Lions fans will look at you like you can't be a fan of both teams. They look at you funny like that because they like you gotta be loyal to one. You can't be loyal to both because then you really can't. Cause any Chargers fan will look at you and they'll be like, oh, you can't be a fan of our team and then be a fan of the one from Detroit. Can't do that. It's like you can't do that. Cause then it's like what side are you on? You know. But that's how we Eagles fans would feel like if you're a fan of another. If you like, we say that for this girl Simone, like, how is she a fan of like of the Eagles for like the NFL, but then she's a fan of like the Braves for the MLB? They might find that like they call that disrespectful because like you can't just like just the NFL team from the Philadelphia and then you like your hometown team for the baseball thing. I know Giddy from Atlanta, she's from Atlanta, but still like if you found that disrespectful right then because then yeah, because stuff like that. So it's kind of like, with you. And now you can't call a lot of Dodgers fans bandwagons because some people been Dodgers fans since they were kids, and I can say that for my friend Lenny. She's been a diehard LA Dodgers fan ever since, been like forever for like for baseball. So she's not a bandwagon fan for that one. And then she's a yeah, cause Lenny girl, my friend Lenny girl from 2000, she's a loyal Dodger fan, and she's a loyal freaking Cowboys fan for the NFL. So she sticks to one team for the NFL and the NBA and MLB, and she don't flip flop like that. Stick to one like that, cause and that's how I know because you know. No, Wednesday, don't leave. Cause then when I mention what your team's gonna pick, you're gonna miss it. You're gonna miss it if you leave. Then you miss out. Then you miss that one. You miss that part. Cause I'm gonna say for the Chargers and for the Lions, you're gonna miss out because if you leave, then you're gonna miss out. Then you're gonna miss out if you leave, though. But what's that? You're gonna miss out. So when I mention your teams, pick, you're gonna miss out. So Yeah, we have Phillies teams, right? Yeah, so Winstead's gonna miss out when I call his teams pick. He gonna miss out because he wanted because I'm just saying something like I'm not calling him a bandwagon fan at all. I'm not saying he is one. It's just that some people look at him like that. I'm not saying me. I don't mind you being fans of two different teams. I'm not against that. Yeah, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying Wednesday. I'm just saying I'm not against him doing that. Just other people look at him like that, not me. So, yeah. So with the 50 overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Elijah Arroyo, a tight end from Miami, Florida. It's in Miami, so that's a good pick for them. Now we got the Carolina Panthers on the clock. Yeah, so they're next. Just that Winstead's gonna miss when I call out his team and say what they gonna get. He gonna miss out because since he's gonna leave, because you think I'm arguing with him. So yeah, because since he gonna miss out when I call his team and say what they getting. He gonna miss out because he walked away. So now because I wasn't trying to argue with him, I was just telling him that's what some people would see him as. I wasn't talking about me in general. So so he took it the wrong way. The Panthers did a trade. The pick is in there. I don't know who they did a trade with. I'm not talking with him, but he's the one that he's our friend. If he's our friend, he can't be getting mad just because somebody is saying facts about stuff. You can't take stuff to so hardly like that. You can't just take things to the heart like that, and but you can't do that. You can't do that. Take things so hardly like that. And now when I say his team's on pick, he gonna miss out hearing it because he probably gonna listen to it on the TV and hear it. But when I listen to my stream and hearing about it, he gonna miss out because he wanna take things so hardly like that. Right, I was stating facts. That's all I was doing was stating facts. I wasn't trying to be mean. I was stating facts. So with the 51 overall pick and the 2025 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select Nick Scatron, an edge from Texas A&M. Hey, the Panthers got an edge rusher. And now we got the Tennessee Titans on the clock. Yeah, because Star Wars, I would never argue with you anyway. Because, I would never argue with you anyway because I don't do that. I would never argue with you anyway. We don't have arguments anyway. We both are friends, the YouTube friends, and we don't have, I would never argue with you. I had no reason to argue with you anyway. There's no reason to, you know. Yeah, because I have no reason to. But see, when you try to state facts to somebody, they take everything so hardly because, you're stating facts and then they don't want to believe what you're saying, so. It's okay. Like I said, Star Wars, you want to act like a baby, act like a baby because somebody's stating facts and you can't understand the fact somebody's stating facts. You act like a little baby because you like somebody telling you straight facts and you can't take the truth when somebody telling you facts though. Somebody giving you facts and then you act like somebody's trying to come at you when it's not really so. So and it's like that's why. See what's next. See what's next. See that's what it is. We were supposed to be friends. What's next? We supposed to be friends. Me and you and Star Wars are supposed to be friends. And you like Star Wars said to you, he just stating facts. He wasn't trying to argue with you. He was just trying to state facts. I was stating facts too, and you just took everything the wrong way. So with the 52nd overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans Whippany, Geno, and Edge from UCLA. Not bad for them. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers on the clock. See, at Wednesday, I'm your friend, though. I'm your friend, though. Because at the end of the day, I'm your friend. I'm the reason why you got a mod anyway. It wasn't me. You wouldn't even have a mod, so you would. I allowed you to be in my stream because you were cool. But you can't be just taking things out on me just because of what I said, you know. You can't be doing that, That's just what it is. You can't be doing stuff like that. All right, y'all. The Buccaneers pick is in. If actually, well, you wouldn't have said those things you did. I was just stating facts, though. I was not caught. Did I once say out of my mouth that you were a bandwagon fan? No, I didn't. You took it and twisted my words around to say I was saying you were a bandwagon fan, which I never said that. I said there's nothing wrong with you being a fan of two different sports teams. I just said other people besides me would look at you like that. That's what I was trying to say to you. But you took it as like I was trying to come at you. So that's what it is. I wasn't saying that. You could be a fan of two teams. It's just other people will look at you like that. That's what I was saying. That's all I was saying, not me. So you took it like I was coming at you. So in that retrospect, so yeah, so that's what you took it as. Because I'm not against you having two favorite teams. I'm not against that. It's just other people outside of me, outside of away from me would look at that as wrong. But other people look at that. So I'm not saying you can. You can, but other people just look at you like that. That's what I'm just saying. So that's just. Yeah, he wasn't trying to argue with you. He was just stating facts that he was saying that Star Wars is a fan of one team only. That's his age. He was trying to tell you for the answer to your question. Like, he doesn't have an AFC team that he has for the NFL like that. Because he doesn't look at those teams and then pick one to be a fan of like that. He don't do what you do, like have two different teams. So Star Wars doesn't do that. Because you just couldn't do something like that because then it was like, then be favoritism. You have to pick, and then it's like favoritism. You have to choose one over the other. So that's why Star Wars don't do that because he only likes one team only. So and then that's like me. I can't have two different teams in the same league and be a fan of because then it's confusing for me. It'll be confusing for me though. So I wouldn't do it. But if you want to do that on Wednesday, that's just fine. You do it. But I wouldn't do that because just yeah. So no, it's just my friend Wish next and me were just having an argument. So that's all it is. We having a disagreement. It's about sports stuff. You wouldn't understand. So it's sports related topic. You wouldn't understand it. So it's a sports related topic. So you wouldn't understand what we're talking about. So yeah. So yeah. So yeah. I wasn't arguing with you. I was just stating the facts. I wasn't arguing. I was stating the fact. I was just stating facts is not arguing. So. That's two different things. Which that stating facts is different than arguing. I was just saying to you, like, I was just stating the fact to you that, that's just how people will look at people in that way. That was just a fact I was just stating to you. Because, cause I seen some people try to jump on and try to be Eagles fans after we won the Super Bowl and stuff. Everybody wanted to start being Eagles fans, jumping on the bandwagon. So it's kind of like for my team, I don't like when people do that because like if you haven't been watching the team since we won the first Super Bowl, how you want to jump on that? Like if you haven't been watching football at all and you just started watching it now, like you don't even know nothing about when the team was back in 2017 when they won the first Super Bowl, so you don't know nothing. So you can't jump on to be a fan of a team when you don't know nothing about them. You have to be there when the team Cause you gotta know stuff about the two teams that you're gonna be a fan of. Cause if I give you some facts right now on the Chargers and the Lions right now, you probably wouldn't know the answers to any of them because you had to been raising those two teams in order to know stuff about them. So that's just the thing. Cause anybody would quiz you on that. We say, what do you know about the Chargers and the Lions? Do you know how many Super Bowls they won back then? Do you know like anybody that was on those two teams? Like they will get you. You gotta know stuff. You gotta know stuff. You being fans of two teams, you gotta know stuff about them. Just Hey, we ain't talking about the current team. You gotta know about the past and stuff like the players before them. So that's the thing. You gotta know about that stuff. So that's just one thing. So with the 53rd overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Benjamin Morrison, a cornerback from Notre Dame. The camera don't ask that because Shalonda's in the stream right now. My bestie Shalonda in the stream. I have a girlfriend, so don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that kind of stuff. Don't do that right now. Don't do that. Now that's being disrespectful right now. You disrespectful. I have a whole girlfriend. I don't do that. I don't do that type of stuff, man. I don't be like men anyway. And I'm gonna say that. I'm a proud lesbian anyway. See. They even actors out of like good females in there anyway. Yeah, because Shalonda knows about my girlfriend that I have in real life that I mentioned to her about. My girlfriend name is Naomi, yeah, so you forgot about that. See, that's when you do stuff. See, that you don't do that. You don't do that stuff. See, yeah, because see, that's disrespectful. So, the Giants pick is in. The Giant pick is in. I mean, the Green Bay Packer pick is in. Your team's up next Wednesday, so you better stick around because I'm gonna mention what your Chargers gonna get. Cause we gotta make up and stuff. We gotta make up Wednesday and be friends again because I'm not trying to fight with you. I don't want you fighting with me. We're all friends here, so we gotta get along for the sake of everything. Cause we're all friends here. So yeah, cause I mentioned my girlfriend a lot of times in the streams a lot. Anyway, Wednesday, that I mentioned her name and stuff. He forgets that like I'm not single alone. And one of my first ever date. When I took my girlfriend here on her first ever date ever on the 12th of this month. So I might do it again in July. So like he need to stop doing it. Like I'm gonna tell him on the video call tomorrow anyway. That he was doing that anyway. I'm gonna tell her that anyway. And she ain't gonna like that. Naomi's not gonna like that because she don't like that. She ain't like when our friend in real life Monica was doing that, trying to say she wanted to get with me want to get with Naomi anyway, get with my girlfriend anyway. I didn't like that, and then we talked to her about it, and at the Easter party, and told her like to cut it off like that. So we're all friends here. So what's that? We're friends though. We respect you. You gotta respect us. We're all friends here. What's that? All right, with the 54th overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers select Anthony Belton, offensive tackle from NC State, from North Carolina State. Nice. All right, one stage. You ready now? Your team is on the clock. The LA Chargers are on the clock. Who are the Chargers going to get in? And what's that? You better get excited for this one. Because when I tell you what your team's going to get, you better be excited for it. You better not hate the pick. Please don't hate the pick. Please do not hate it because, do not hate the pick. Do not hate it. Because, yeah, I'll take a truth from you. I just don't want you to hate the pick that your team's going to get. Because I don't want you to miss out this one because this one's going to be good for your team. So, for one of your two teams. Because I don't want you to miss out on this one. All right, the LA Chargers pick is in. The LA Chargers pick is in. And what's that? Get excited for this because this might be the most exciting thing. Yeah, we'll take the choose. Me and Star Wars will take the choose. That baby's like, what am I doing here? Well, I'm at the info draft. This guy wearing Milwaukee Brewers stuff on. He wearing Milwaukee Brewers just stuff on for the damn baseball team. Yeah. Yeah, it's baseball season. Well, All right, here we go. With the 55th, okay, here we go. With the 55th overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the LA Chargers select Trey Harris, wide receiver for Ole Miss. You got a wide receiver, Trey Harris for Ole Miss. How you like that pick, Star? What's next? How you like that pick? Yo, you got a wide receiver, Trey Harris for Ole Miss. How you like that pick? You know, your team needs a wide receiver, so you got that. Yeah. Now I hope your second team, well, the Lions ain't got to pick it to pick 60, so they hope they get somebody good too. So the Chicago Bear pick is in, so I wonder what they're gonna get. I don't even know how to cover this on the picks. Don't even. I can't even answer that one if I wanted to right now. The Eagles are declining the 15 the 5th-year option of former Penn State football player slash Super Bowl Jahan Dotson. Really? Oh, dang. That says a whole lot right there. I'm big. This is just me in Pittsburgh. Oh my God, Pittsburgh. Alright, so we with the 56 overall pick and the 225 hundred, the Chicago Bears select Ozzie Turnbull, offensive tackle from Boston College, with the 57 overall pick, the 2025 NFL Draft. The Detroit Lions select Tate Rodgers, a guard from Georgia, and the 58 pick, the 2025 NFL Draft. The Las Vegas Raiders select Jack Bush, wide receiver from TCU. And the 59 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Mike Green, an edge from Marshall. With the 60th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select R.J. Harvey, a running back for UFC. And with the 61st overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Washington Commanders select Trey Amos, a cornerback from Mississippi. Oh, you. He's supposed to come in high, you. Yeah, because I was eating dinner and stuff. I like to pick y'all guy. Y'all trade them. So now the Bears pick is in. We're getting close to ours. We're getting close to ours. Star Wars. I didn't miss ours because I was like, I'm not missing that one. Y'all got a good one though. Whatever dinner I had when my mom bought African food, so it was like the okra. It's like okra with rice stuff. Y'all wouldn't know African food if you don't eat that stuff, so you wouldn't know. I know Winston miss me when I go away. Winston always missing me. That's the thing. And what's that? You're gonna miss me on July 19th because I'm gonna be out at the movies with my girlfriend Naomi. So you're gonna probably miss me that day because I probably like we've been watching a good movie anyway. So you probably gonna miss me that day because I don't think there's any sports games going on that day yet. Nothing really happened yet. But still, you're gonna miss me that day because I'm gonna be like, yeah, we like. I might message like was like Star Wars on that day be saying like Dolly G like, oh, I'm not home, but like about the girlfriend, yada kind of thing, cause man. And so you gotta remember that's gonna be the day where y'all ain't gonna get my attention for like that day. Y'all guys, Shamil Sater's still on the board. He's still available. Oh my God, I feel bad for that kid. Like, literally, he's still on the board, though. Shamil Sater's still on the board, guys. And he got picked yet. The Chicago Bears pick is in, yo. Like, you were right. Wish that the Chicago Bears got so many picks in his draft. Like, you can come to. You can come to the tomorrow Wednesday again. Yeah, cause he gonna be yeah. Cause I'm not cause I want to be watching the Doctor Who episode 3. I'm watching that in the morning at 10:30 and at 12. I'm gonna do in the vehicle and like open at 12. So I might not do the drive, so I might not get the drive in. So and Westak doesn't really know really have time like that. You got to introduce him to him because you don't really know him like that. With the 62nd overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select Shamar Turner, the defensive tackle from Texas A&M. Shamar Turner, the defensive tackle from the Texas A&M. Hey, the Chicago Bears got a defensive end person. Nice. All right, Star Wars. It's the Chiefs. The Chiefs up next. I don't think I was gonna trade with the Chiefs again like we did last night. and then we're gonna stay at 64. But the draft's not done yet, guys, because we gotta do round 3 next. Cause round 3 comes out and comes next. So after our pick, then it's round 3. The round 2 and 3 are both tonight. So you know we picked 96. So you know so we round 3 is gonna be starting right after the round 2 is done. All right, the Chiefs pick is in. And we beat your Chiefs in the freaking Super Bowl. We beat y'all in the goddamn Super Bowl. Remember that. Remember that, Chiefs fans. We beat y'all in the Super Bowl and we stopped y'all from going for a 3P. We stopped y'all from going for a freaking 3P. We stopped that shit. So remember that. Remember that Eagles did that. Remember that Super Bowl 59. Remember that shit because we did that. Yeah. We stopped that. Yeah, you might have stopped the 49ers and win the Super Bowl that one time. Yeah, I think 57. 58 or something like that. But if we stopped y'all, I think, yeah. So, with the 63rd overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select Amor Norman Lott, defensive tackle from Tennessee. Wish I just tell you that Philly halftime is a good Philly sports content creator. That's what he's trying to tell you. Yeah, cause I've been in Philly halftime channel before, and he's a good content creator though. A Philly's content creator. He always covers like the Phillies, the Sixers, the Eagles, and stuff like that. Yeah, he do live papers like the Sixers. I think he does the Phillies, and then sometimes in the Eagles too. So yeah. So all you gotta do Wednesdays if you want to look for the channel, all you gotta do is just go on YouTube and search up Philly halftime, and it will come up. And then boom, there you go. He's live. And just click on his page, click on the stream he's doing for the draft. If he's doing the draft tomorrow, you just do that. It's our time now. It's our time, It's our time now, Star Wars. It's time for it's time for the pick is in for the 2-time Super Bowl champs, the Philadelphia Eagles. Our turn and the pick is in. So who are we gonna get to join our dynasty? The one who won 2 Super Bowls in Super Bowl 52 and 59. And we beat out the Patriots in Super Bowl 52. And we beat out the Chiefs in Super Bowl 59 to get our second LeBron trophy and our second ring. And who wants to join that dynasty? We already got your Hakeem who's on our squad who will join us, join our team from last night at pick 32. Who's going to be the 64th overall pick to join the Eagles? And who wants to join this team right here? The best team in the NFL, with the best fan base ever, with the best coach in Nick Sirianni, the best GM in Howie Roseman, and the best owner Jeffrey Lurie. Because we're the best of the best. And they may say the Eagle fans are loud and proud, but we can be as loud as we want to, and we can be as proud as we want to, because that's how we are. And you ain't gonna shut us up for that one. Because you know why? Because we have respect, I'm just gonna say that. Oh yeah, Star Wars was just telling you another one because Star Wars doesn't have just only me as his content creator. He watches my channel. He watches Philly halftime, and he also watches Call Me Jay as well. So he don't just have one. So, but I like that you staying loyal to my channel. So that shout out to you for that one. Say you staying loyal to my channel. So yeah, so that shows loyalty right there. And we won the NFC Championship 2 times in the last 3 years, in 2022 and 2024. So, yeah, so we did all that. Oh, that makes sense. I might stop by to see my friend Star Wars. Yeah, because Star Wars be's in there. He be in there. Star Wars be in Philly halftime channel. He does. He be in there. And sometimes he be in Call Me Jay sometimes. And then, if I'm not live, he be in those other channels if I'm not live. So, yeah. But I will be live tomorrow at 4 or 5 p.m. So to cover the Phillies. So if you want to come by Wednesday, you can come by for that one. Because we're going to cover the Phillies tomorrow. So if you want to come by, you can. Because, we're going to be doing the Phillies and Cubs again. So if you really want to come by, you can. But Yeah, it was the, you should come around when I do the Sixers streams. When I do the Sixers streams, I wear the Sixers stuff like this. You need to come when I do the Sixers, man. Basketball, that's a whole different thing. That's next season. That's October of this year. You're gonna have to see when that happens, cause that's gonna be crazy, though. I miss it. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I didn't miss anything. I'm right here. Is it the same Sanders? Let's see if he's right. Hope he's right on that one. Let's see if Howard's gonna go with Sanders, because if he better be right. I mean, a lot of Sixers strings. You don't remember that? Oh, I don't. Oh yeah, you have, yeah. I don't think you've been in a lot of Eagle streams, because when I did the Eagle streams, you haven't been to those. You haven't been to Eagle streams when I do those. I remember him with Victim in 2024 and 2014. I remember him with the 64th overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft. Your two-time Super Bowl champ, the Philadelphia Eagles, select Andrew McMillan, a safety from Texans. I like that pick. Hey, we got a safety. I like that pick. I like that pick. We got a safety. Yeah, we got a safety. Yeah, Stars, we got a safety, man. We got a safety. Andrew McCullen, safety from Texans. Hey, welcome to the Eagles team, Andrew. Welcome to Philadelphia, and welcome to the best fan base. Welcome to the best team in all of NFL, and welcome to the best fan base of all time. And you won the best organization ever, and you joined the two-time Super Bowl champs. Hello, cause you know why it is what it is. Yeah, we got a safety, because we know we help with the secondary. Because our safety room, we need help. We know that we got Sidney Brown, but we need another safety just in case something happens to Sidney Brown. We can throw that guy in. Hello. Yeah, so you know what it is, right? Mm-hmm. So we got Jahan Campbell for night one with the 32nd overall pick, and then we got Andrew Morgan, safety at the 64th overall pick in night two for the second round. Now we got to move on to round freaking three, once we have the 96th overall pick. So we're gonna move into round three with the 69th overall pick. So we ain't done yet. We ain't done yet, guys. We ain't done yet, folks. Now we're moving on to round three, guys. Round three starts right now for 19. So we ain't done yet. So Star Wars, which next? Stay right where you at, because right now we're gonna see what's next. We're gonna see what's next. What pick your team got? Let's see. What do you okay? Do you have any picks in the second round? Oh yes. Yes, Miss That your Chargers do have a pick in the second round and the third round at pick 86. And let's see if the Lions have any picks in the second round. Let's see. So the LA Chargers have pick 86, and the Detroit Lions have pick 102. So, so that's gonna be something right there. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so that's gonna get in. The Eagles have picked 96. All right, the Giants pick is in, guys. So start up round three with the Giants. You got the 65th overall pick. So, and I don't like the New York Giants. Screw the Giants. You got to take a Duke Carter. Screw the Giants. Screw the New York Giants. You made a safety anyway, because I said, Giant fans are getting all excited, but you know what? The country service man and stuff, we got to be all nice about that. You got to do it for the country, man. That America's all messed up right here. Steve Irwin was a good safety. Yeah, he was. All right, so I want the New York Giants to get somebody dumb. I want them to get somebody stupid. So, cause Alright guys, this is where everything's gonna count here. This is the last round of night two, guys. So this is the last round of night two. So we only got one more pick. Only got one pick in the third round, not pick 96. So remember, we got Jahan Cam was in night one and pick 32. And then we got Angels in one group, a safety for pick 64. So now at pick 9, and now in round 3, at pick 96, we gotta get somebody good. So we got a linebacker and then we got a safety. So now we have pick 96, we gotta get somebody good. No, round three starts right now. Which that's round 3 is tonight. Rounds 2 and 3 are both at night and then night 2. So tonight we have round 3. That's why my screen says round 2 and round 3 is tonight. Yeah, cause rounds 4 through 7 is tomorrow night. It's tomorrow afternoon at 12. At 12 p.m. it's gonna be rounds 4 through 7, like rounds 4, 5, 6, and 7. So yeah. Yeah, but the Eagles got one pick in the fourth round and then 4 picks in the fifth round. So yeah, so yeah, right. With the 65th overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Darius Alexander, a defensive tackle from Toledo. Wait a minute, there was another player that went to Toledo that we got like a couple years ago. Koya Mitchell. Hey, ain't that just similar right there? Ain't that just a similar college right there? Mm, He's got that one time. You remember that? Uh-oh. If the Chiefs are next, the Chiefs are up next. The Chiefs are on the clock. The Chiefs pick is in, y'all. Yeah, because the Chiefs pick is in. Chiefs getting them. With the 66th overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select Sean Gildon, an edge from Louisville. Okay, the Chiefs got an edge. They need it on defense, so that was the lady who works for the Chiefs organization. So, all right, guys, the Cleveland Browns are on the clock. So the Cleveland Browns are up next, y'all. The Cleveland Browns are on the clock. So it's gonna be a long time before we get to pick 96. So. Eagles fans be able to hedge your seat. We did good in the second round. We got somebody good now. This is the third round, but we got a pick in there. So this is our last pick in night 2. So we gotta see tomorrow who we gonna get in round 4, and then and stuff like that. The Cleveland Browns pick is in because we gotta pick 134 tomorrow. And then we have 100, pick 161, 64, 165, and 68, 168 in rounds 5. Round 5 we got 4 picks in there, so 161st, 164, 165, 168. So yeah, so we do got 4 more picks in the fifth round. Which thanks, shout out to Houston, shout out to Texans, shout out to the Browns, shout out to the Commanders for giving us those damn picks. Hello, thank you for that, cause you know. So, that stuff's right there. So, yeah. Do you think Sanders will be picked round 3? I hope he does. I hope Jamal Sanders does get picked. Because if he doesn't get picked and he falls to the fourth round, he falls to the fourth round, that would be embarrassing. Because I'd be like, damn. And then if he doesn't get picked at all and goes undrafted, that would be even way worse. So I'm just saying this better get picked because if he don't get picked, that would be sad. Because everybody else is getting picked before he even gets picked. He's still on the board. It's like teams don't want him. Like they're not even looking his direction. We're just saying. I blame ESPN for this because they the ones who hyped the guy up. Made him feel like he was the best player in the draft the whole time week. They had him up for weeks. And now the draft comes and he don't get picked. He even get picked in the second round. That's even way worse. Now if he don't get picked in round 3, that's gonna say a whole lot of things about him. Yeah. I guess your dad's exposure ain't gonna get you enough to get you fixed like that. Just because your last name is Sanders, that's why, because you relate to Deion Sanders, because you're Deion Sanders Jr.'s son, so kind of like that relation really is not going to get you in. Just because, they know who your father is. So, it's kind of like, not going to, it's just kind of like that sad for him. Yeah, that's why I said round 2 and 3 will vote tonight. That's why when you read the top of the stream, you would know. Because it wasn't tomorrow, because they wouldn't push round 3 tomorrow, because they got to do rounds 4 through 7 tomorrow at 12. And after that, the draft will be done, and then those players that got drafted are going to meet with their teams whatever day they get drafted, so the next day. So meet the head coach and then see the facility, the training facility, and everything, and all that stuff. So, the kind of whole thing they get to do. The pick is in for the Cleveland Browns. I hope they get somebody good because, the organization is terrible. All right. Here we go, guys. With the 67 overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Hodo Fanning Jr., a tight end from Bowling Green. Wow. And, you're right. Shamar Sanders is falling because no team has picked him. He's still available. That's just saying something because, he is falling. That is sad right now. The LA, okay, so Las Vegas Raiders are on the clock. The Raiders are on the clock, y'all. The Las Vegas Raiders on the clock. So, you're right. Sanders is falling. So Miss Sanders got hyped up and everything. Okay, the Raiders pick is in, but it's like ESPN was the one who hyped that boy up. Cause they knew who his dad was and everything, and then it's like they hyped him up like he was gonna be picked early in the first round, and it turned out not to be so. So you see. It's like Jimmy Carter fought a couple years ago. Yeah, Jimmy Carter fought down a lot of spots until he ended with the Eagles. Yeah, I think in 2023. Yeah, in the 2023 draft, that happened to Jalen Carter because nobody wanted to pick him. He started falling till he landed with the Eagles, and then that's how we ended up getting Jalen Carter because every other team passed up on him. A lot of teams passed up on Jalen Carter because of the whole police story thing with him. The whole thing with the cops and stuff. That's what leads the Jalen Carter getting falling to the Eagles for some reason, which was kind of like, sad though, and it was like, dang. All right, with the 68th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Deandon Porter, a quarterback from Ohio State. All right, all right. The Raiders got a quarterback. Yeah, they got Darren Porter, a cornerback for Ohio State. That's good for the Raiders, though. All right, y'all. The New England Patriots is on the clock. Yeah, so the New England Patriots is on the clock, and the Patriots pick is in, guys. Ooh, yeah. And the NBA player, the Knicks beat the Pistons in Game 3. Wow. still got a long way to go before we get to the what's next team. Pick 86. That's a long way we getting there. What's next? If you still watching the stream right now, man, you gotta hear when we get to your team. That's pick 86. So you gotta stick around. Yeah, cause the pick 86 and we pick 96. We got pick 96. We got the 96 pick. They got and then the Chargers got the 86 pick. So we getting there. All right, the Patriots pick is in. Oh, my favorite wrestler is on the screen. 7-time World WWE World Champion John Cena, who won the freaking WrestleMania 41 and took that title back. Hello, John Cena, y'all. My favorite wrestler on the TV screen, y'all. Yeah, John Cena won WrestleMania. Hello, I seen the highlights a little bit. He won that. He won that trophy. He won that belt. He said they said WWE need to get a new title or something for that because he's 17 world champion, and you know for wrestling that's somebody who can win shit. And John Cena is that man, and you know that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just saying, yo. Yeah, G7, the actor. Look at G7 in any movies he acted. He really good. For a guy who speaks freaking like he speaks British and stuff. Yeah. All right, guys, here we go with the 69 overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft. The New England Patriots select Kyle Williams, a wide receiver from Washington State. Okay, the Patriots got a wide receiver. Nice. All right, what's next? Where you at, man? Here comes up for the Detroit Tigers at pick 70. If you're somewhere listening, you better hear this one because this one's going to be good. The Detroit Lions are on the clock. The Detroit Lions are on the clock. So, yeah, if you're listening somewhere, you better be because, you know, this is going to be good. So, you better be ready for this because, you know. I don't know what's that. If you let this thing, you're gonna miss out to hearing your team's gonna get at pick 60. Wait a minute. Here we go. The Detroit Lions did a trade. Hello, the Lions. Oh wait, no, the Lions pick is in. They did a trade with another team, but that pick is in. The Detroit Lions pick is in. What's that gonna miss out hearing this? Oh man. I know, right? You thought it was that pick 64. And that was a good thing a safety felt that was like that, Yeah, that's saying something. Like Lions paying the bill. Alright. With the okay. Alright. With the 70 overall pick in the 2025 NFL draft, the Detroit Lions select Isaac T. Soler, a wide receiver from Arkansas. Nice. And wish that was listening right now. He'd be happy with this pick. He would, because that's his friend, one of his two teams right now. He'd be happy with this pick right now. And then Kamala 777 that got timed out. His team is up next, the New Orleans Saints. So, you know, yeah, if he was listening right now, he'd be happy with what they going to get. The same pick is next. The same pick is next. Oh, here we go. Here's how the trade went down, y'all. So the Detroit Lions and the Jacksonville Jaguars did trade. So Jacksonville Jaguars did trade with the Detroit Lions. So the Jacksonville Jaguars will get the 102nd pick in the third round. They get a 2026 third round pick and a second 2026 third round pick. And the Detroit Lions have received, they got the wide receiver Isaac Tillman with the 70th pick, but they also get a 182 second pick in the sixth round, which is tomorrow afternoon, and they get a sixth round pick in the 2026 NFL drafts as well. So, that's another thing that went down for that. Alright, guys, the Saints pick is in. The New Orleans Saints pick is in. What are they gonna get? What are you gonna get? Man. Yeah, so Wednesday has like a bedtime, so you can't stay up late like us two, cause he got a bedtime. He says a bedtime for himself as a grown man. He says himself a bedtime. Or he gotta go to work on the weekends or something. It's because my girlfriend sets herself a bedtime for herself. She does that at 4:30 every day. Even on Friday night, she does that. Oh, okay. We wonder where you at. You missed your team's pick though. That I said because you weren't in here. You missed the failure that your team got, that the Detroit Lions got though. Cause you going. Okay, let me tell you this again. I'm gonna say this again for you. Listening, you understand? With the 70 overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Isaac Tillison, a wide receiver from Arkansas. Yeah. Yes, there you go. I just wanted you, and I don't want you missing when I said the Chargers pick at 86. I don't want you missing that one either, cause you missed that one. Oh man, you'll be here like. Yeah, I had to tell you because I wanted you to know because you will miss it because if you go to sleep right now, you would have missed the one for the Chargers at pick 86. So you might miss that one too. You know then. I didn't want you to miss out because look at that y'all. Sean Sanders still on the board. He's still there. He ain't got picked yet. He falling. Like yo, he is falling. All right, so Wednesday you gotta stay up for this one after your team's pick. Well, you actually know your Detroit Lions got two picks actually, if I'm correct. Cause they got the yeah, they did trade. No, they only got one pick. They traded up. They traded with the Jaguars, man. They only got one, but your Chiefs, but your Chargers got another pick, so 86. So we're gonna see if they get that one. They got okay. With the 71 overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the New Orleans Saints select Von Hatton, a defensive tackle for the Texans. That's not bad for for the Saints though. That's not bad. The Buffalo Bills are on the clock. They hope they get somebody good for them. I want the Jets to get somebody bad. I want the 49ers to get somebody bad. I want the Cowboys to get somebody bad. I want the Arizona Cardinals to get somebody bad. That's just saying it. I want the Packers to get somebody stupid because, touch much band and shit. And the Chiefs to get somebody bad too soon. Just because I'm saying it. I'm saying it because I'm saying it. How come they pick a 20-year-old over and say, I don't, yeah. Do I know how teams draft? Do I know? How so is it 30 seconds into base steering is a nuclear high? Yeah, it is. Right, the Buffalo Bills. Here we go, yo. With the 72nd overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Buffalo Bills select Landon Jackson, an edge from Arkansas. That's not bad. Actually, your team, the Lions don't need Detroit Lions don't really need a quarterback. They already got one. That's good. So, all right, guys, the New York Jets are on the clock, y'all. The New York Jets are on the clock, y'all. The New York Jet and the Jets pick is in. Oh, the Jets get somebody stupid. Yeah, Casa doing that is really good, yeah. Get some right. Oh, okay. It's funny how the Jets and Eagles were in the same exact color. We both were green. We were midnight green. They were like light green. Like it's just kind of funny how yeah. With the 73rd overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Arisen Thomas, a quarterback from Florida State. All right, that Jets got them. All right, the Denver Broncos on the clock, y'all. The Denver Broncos on the clock, and the Denver Broncos pick is in. So Denver Broncos pick is in. 49ers are on the clock, which I hate the 49ers. That. Hey, 49ers fans go F themselves. And Cleveland Washington team go F your damn self. Yeah, so, saying that right there, because I'm like saying it like. All right, y'all. With the 74 overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select Pat Bryant, a wide receiver from Illinois. Wow. Pat Bryant, a wide receiver from Illinois, got picked by the Denver Broncos. It's a insurance that has notable injury history, including a fractured back, and this occurred during a game against Washington State, which forced him to miss the final. Oh yeah, cause since he got the injury, that's the reason why teams ain't picking him. Cause they must have heard about the injury. So yeah, yeah. The injury concerns the reason why people ain't picking him. I remember that same thing happened when the Eagles drafted Quinyon Mitchell, and Quinyon Mitchell had like a leg injury or something, and he couldn't be able to work. He couldn't even do training camp with the Eagles team because you know because the fact that matter is because he had an injury and it took him a while to heal up. So oh look at that the yeah that's the yeah yeah. Yeah, so that's the reason. CJ Gardner Johnson is going down in Star Wars. Because it says here, see, with CJ Gardner Johnson going, the Eagles need another playmaker in the secondary. That's why we got the Angie McCumber guy because we got CJ Gardner Johnson out of here. So now that's why we drafted the one we got. So hate the boy nerdy. So with the 75 overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the San Francisco 49ers select Nick Martin, a linebacker from Oklahoma State. Yeah, they got that one. Oh, the Cowboys up next. Ooh, the Cowboys. Ooh. Yeah, because Kanye mentioned was a concern, injury concern too. And we felt the Eagles, and that's how we got them. So, yeah, so we just knew, I just remember them. Yeah, I remember Clement was from the league as well. The Dallas Cowboys pick is in. I know we did. We drafted really good. We drafted good last night getting Jahad Campbell, and then we drafted tonight getting Andrew McGregor, the safety. So I picked 64, and so I picked 96. Hope we get somebody good. You know. And he would like to have the day because yeah, this is the new head. So with the 76 overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Siobhan Will Jr., a cornerback from East Carolina. All right, the Cowboys got a cornerback. Siobhan Will Jr., a cornerback from East Carolina. Hate to yeah. So now the Carolina Panthers on the clock. What they gonna get? Yeah, I hate the Cowboys myself. So, the Panthers pick is in. The Panthers pick is in. That was one small. Mm. Well, no. But okay, yeah, they did that. They did that because they getting rid of City Guard Johnson. So yeah, with the 77 overall pick and the 2025 NFL draft, the Carolina Panthers select Princeton, Adamonte, and the Edge from Ole Miss. All right, they got that. All right, yeah, I really did for the damn. You know, Panthers get that. Yeah, we needed it. Yeah, we needed it. Yeah, so All right, John McGinnis team's on the clock. The Cardinals on the clock. Yeah. All right, the Arizona Cardinals pick is in. John McGinnis, hope your team gets something bad, cause look at that. They told them they all shaking hands with the commissioner. Look at that, the commissioner. How they did the team with Will Johnson. Yeah. Honey, for the people affected by the wildfires, yeah, the ones in New Jersey, yeah, the one in New Jersey was like, yeah, that was terrible. The one in New Jersey, though. Yeah, 'cause that one was right there in New Jersey. No people got a pack stay by there. All right, here we go, guys. Cardinals pick. Here we go. To get somebody terrible because, you know. All right. With the 78 overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Jordan Burch, an edge from Oregon. All right. The Cards got an edge rusher. All right. The Houston Texans up next. Who they gonna get? The dog is a Chiefs fan. Is a Packers fan. Here we go, guys. With the 79 overall pick and the 2025 NFL Draft, the Houston Texans select Jalen Noel, a wide receiver from Ohio State. Okay, that's good for the the Texans. They need that. So the Indianapolis Colts are on the clock, and the Colts pick is in. Who's gonna go to the Indianapolis Colts? That's a good question, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 picks away from your second team's pick right now for the Chargers. 6 picks away. So 6 picks away. Wins that. 6 picks away to find out what the LA Chargers going to get. So 6 picks away. Yeah, it was in Shingles. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that was like over in New Jersey. Someone like right there. I was like, damn. All right. Here we go, With the 80th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Indianapolis Colts select Justin Whaley as a cornerback for Minnesota. Not bad right there. Okay, now the Cincinnati Bengals is up next, and the Bengals pick is in. Wonder what the Bengals gonna get. The pick is in. Who about to say the Bengals dynasty? Like who gonna go to that team? The pick is in. The Cameron County Department of Safety is urging all residents to remain vigilant and stay clear of activity wildfire zones as emergency crews work across multiple sites in New England. The Bengals on the clock. And look at that. Trevor Sanders still on the clock. Ain't nobody picking him because of that injury thing. Yo. Man, that's sad right now. If Trevor Sanders doesn't get picked and he falls to the fourth round, or he just goes undrafted, that would be heartbreaking. You know. Yeah, because there's a lot of people that went undrafted and stuff, and then didn't get drafted by their didn't get drafted, and then they got picked up later on. Or if they don't at all, if it doesn't work with the NFL, they're gonna go to the, well, it's not called the USFL no more. It's called the UFL now. United Football League now. They don't call it USFL no more. They call it UFL now. Cause they combine the USFL teams and then the other teams from the other league that the Wayne White Johnson did, and combine those teams, combine that league together. Took the USFL team plus the teams he did for his other league, from the UFXL, and kind of combined together called the UFL. So kind of did that. Red Green, what are you even talking about? With the 81 overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Cincinnati Bengals select Dylan Fairchild, a guard from Georgia. Yeah, 275 and 15 points. Okay. That's weird. And coming with it. Yeah, these wildfires are crazy because it hasn't been raining a couple days, so these wildfires are starting to break out. And that wildfire that started in that one county in New Jersey, they caught the person who did it. Like, he started the fire, but he didn't put it out, so it spread. So, all right, guys, the Tennessee Titans are on the clock. The Titans pick is in. The Titans gonna go win. The Steelers are on the clock. The Titans pick is in. I don't think they're gonna get because they have the Pittsburgh Steelers on the clock. 1, 2, 3. With 3 picks away from your second team's pick. With three picks away from the LA Chargers pick. What's next? With 3 picks away. Actually, 4 picks away. Actually, yeah, 4 picks away. Because right now we're doing the Titans, and then 4 picks away. So. But it's not gonna get to my area because I live in Philadelphia around cities and stuff, not around forests and stuff. We don't have forests and things. We don't have like the only park that we have is like Pennypack Park where it has like all the trees and plants and stuff. That's about the only park, but I don't live that close to that park, so because I'm all the way like I'm more like on I can't say what street I'm on, so I'm in the northeast, but I can't say where. So but just knowing I'm not near any. It's like that, so. Yeah, 4 more picks, and then we get to yours, so. I know Winston wants to go to bed after this. He's like, I just want to hear about the Chargers pick, and then let me go to bed after that. And right now, Winston is patching up damn bedtime right now. So, you just want to hear what the Chargers going to get, and then you're done. And then with me and Winston have to wait till the 96 pick, so we got a long time to wait, so. Yeah, because I don't live near no woods and stuff, so. The area I'm at is much more houses, so it's not near woods and stuff, so that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I just feel bad for the people who live so close to Pennyback Park, like that's the woods and stuff. If a fire would have started happening, all their houses, the nice houses would have been all being burned and stuff, because they living close to where the park is at. So that's just like even way worse. All right, guys, the Titan pick is in. Here we go. with the 82nd pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select Kevin Wilson Jr., a safety from Penn State. The Penn State players are just going to other teams except for the Eagles, right? Yeah. If you only got a safety, so that's still right. Yeah, the Titans got a safety, y'all. Kevin Wilson Jr., a safety from Penn State. Penn State's a good college, though. They got some good players over there. Well, the safety that the Titans just drafted, missed a lot of time because of the injury he had. All right, the Pittsburgh Steelers on the clock. The Pittsburgh Steelers pick is in. The Steelers pick is in, so I wonder who they're going to get. Oh, wish that was 3 picks away from your Chargers getting the pick. So it's 3 picks away now. Yeah, I want Stars nothing to be saved because I want Stars to be saved because where he living there, he live words and fires get spread, and I don't want him to lose everything, like everything in his house and everything. All right. With the 83rd overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Cable Johnson, a running back for Iowa. Oh, you live in Dauphin County? Okay. Oh, it's not near him, so thank God. All right. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers is up next, and the pick is in. All right, which that? But 2 picks away from your Chargers pick, with 2 picks away. So with 2 picks away. So for the Chargers pick, so and now we got to do the Buccaneers, then it's the Patriots, and then your team will be next. So. We got 12 more for the Eagles because we're pick 96. So we got a long time to wait because it's pick 96. So, you know. Yeah, so. All right. With the 84 overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Jacob Paris, a quarterback from Kansas State. Not bad for the Buccaneers. They got a quarterback. Not bad. I don't live out Williamsport, no. I don't live out Williamsport, no. I live in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, so I know we're near Williamsport, though. No, not really, I don't. Mm-mm. Uh-oh, here we go. The Patriots pick is in. The Patriots pick is in. That means your team is next after this one's. What's next? The Patriots pick is in. Wait a minute. The Patriots did just the New England Patriots just did the New England Patriots just did a trade with the Chiefs. Oh my God, yo! The Chiefs and the Patriots just did a trade, yo. Now the Chiefs got the 85 pick, yo. Oh. So with the 80th, with the 85th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select Noah Williams, a cornerback from Cal. Yeah. All right, once that your team is next, the LA Chargers are next. They're on the clock, so yeah, 'cause I think Sterling now just wrote something right here. He's saying is Shipper Johnson going undrafted? If he goes undrafted, that would be the most saddest thing ever. Cause that happens in the NBA, in the NBA draft when people go undrafted. I think that happened. I think that happened to the Lonzo Ball's older brother older brother, not Novello, but Leandro Ball went undrafted, and I think in the NBA draft like a couple years ago he went undrafted because no teams wanted him, and he went undrafted in the NBA draft, so it was so bad for him because he went undrafted, and it was like yo. And it was sad because he went undrafted, yeah. All right, the LA Chargers pick is in. Yeah, people are like, yeah, that happens, but it's sad because like teams don't pick you because you're not good enough to play basketball or something like that. And then it was like, and then that's why Leandro Ball gave him his dream of playing basketball. He gave it up because then he went drafted. He tried to see if he could try to make it up to the main roster with the Hornets, where his brother the Melo plays on, and he couldn't. They didn't even call him. They give him like a workout and everything, but you use him for publicities and stuff. And then he sent him to the G League team, and then after that, he never got called up to the main roster with the Charlotte Hornets. So he just gave up trying to shoot for the dream of become be in the NBA. He just gave it up because he felt like he's never gonna make it anyway. So he just saying that his brother Lonzo, who's on the Chicago Bulls, is there, and then his brother Lamelo, who's on the Hornets. They both cut out to be in the league, and he was the only one not cut out to make it because you know he just wasn't cut out to make it. So and people are undrafted, but also, and you're not good at playing football. So yeah, yeah. So because in retrospect, um, Leandro Ball actually wanted to play football more than basketball. It's just that his dad, LeVar Ball, just pushed him into playing basketball because nothing, cause he was a basketball player, and so was his wife too. Their mom was a basketball player too. Was actually a women's basketball player, WNBA player. So college basketball and stuff. So for the women's side and stuff. So yeah, Sanchez would not start on Tuesday. The rotation may be adjusted, altered to go to get Chris extra. Yeah, okay, that's good. That's good that Bob Thompson want to do that. So I figured that would be a good idea to do that. Because Bob Thompson was thinking about adjusting the thing so move people around. All right, what's that? You made it here. We're finally here. Your team's pick. Here we go. All right, what's next? You ready for this one? You ready for this one? You've been waiting all night for this. All right. with the 86th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the LA Chargers select Jameer Caldwell, a defensive tackle from Oregon. Let me say that one more time. Let me say it again. In the 86th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the LA Chargers select Jameer Caldwell, the defensive tackle from Oregon. And what's that? You heard me say that. I said it twice, so just to make sure you heard. If you like that pick, let me know in the chat, because you know. And now the Packers on the clock, the ones who hosting Dan Draft. Well, if they do that, and they're gonna have to switch everything around for like the rotation thing, because then they're gonna do that, and then they're gonna like look at the switch. They're gonna have to switch things around. So yeah, so Sanders not pitching on Tuesday, so that means you take him off that one. That means who's pitching on the 29th though. If you're gonna do that, you got to figure out who's doing that. You still got Will going for the 30th of April, and then you got Tom Walker pitching on May 1st, so that Thursday. So then you got to figure out who's gonna pitch there, because Aaron Nolan's pitching this Sunday. So and Luzardo pitching tomorrow, and then Luzardo ain't pitching again to the Diamondback series, which that Friday was the second. Aaron Nolan pitching on the 3rd, so that's gonna be a good question right there. Do you bring Ranger back and have him be over there? Or do you call up, that's a good question, right? There's a lot of things you gotta think of what to do with that situation. Hey, right to the Music City. With the 87th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers select Savon Williams, a wide receiver from TCU. Okay, that's Penn State, nice. Okay, the Jaguars pick is in. The Jaguars got 2 picks? Damn. Jaguars got the 88 pick and the 89 pick. Damn. Well, the Jaguars' first pick in the third round is in. Right here, guys. With the 88th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Caleb Winshaw, a quarterback, went to Tulane, I think. So now the Jaguars got the final pick in the third round, pick 89. Yeah, and their pick is in for that one. I know we don't want to pick anybody from Penn State because we don't want to do that. We don't want to pick anybody from Georgia. We don't want to go to Georgia right no more. So so we didn't want to. Yeah, we don't do that. Yeah, we want the Penn State players go to other teams. So we don't want to pick them. All right, the pick is in. The Jaguars gonna give it a second pick. Penn State could be very, very good next year. Yeah, they could. The Eagles going to go on defense with their first two picks, kind of what we thought, losing half of the stars on defense. Yeah, we had to fix that. Yeah, I don't like James Walker, the coach. You really don't. With the 89 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Wyatt Molu, a guard from West Virginia. Not bad for the. Jaguars got two good picks though. And now the LA Rams are on the clock. The other LA team is on the clock. Mm-hmm. Star Wars only picks are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Star Wars was 6 picks away from the Eagles' third round pick. With 6 picks away from the 96 overall pick for us. With 6 picks away. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, with 6 picks away. With 6 picks away, Star Wars 6 picks away. So we're gonna, we're getting there. And Wednesday kind of got the name wrong. He said James Walker, and it's like, really, James Franklin. He got the name mixed up. I know he's falling to day three. If you don't make it out, you gonna fall into day three. If you don't get picked in day three and go undrafted, that's just gonna say a whole lot of things. The injury thing was the reason is the reason why I think teams ain't picking him. It's just stay in college, I guess. He's just in college because you didn't right now the draft looking like he ain't getting big. It's kind of like how LeBron James and Ronnie James got drafted, and everybody said that kid was not ready for the NBA because he said that kid needs to stay in college because he ain't ready. You should have did what Cooper Flagg's doing, stay another year and help your team out, and then try to draft him the next year after that. Yeah, because they're going. Wildfire Update, Jonesboro, Wildfire, Ocean, and Lacey Township, Ocean County. Oh man, anybody lives in those counties right there in New Jersey? Ooh, that's not good. Right. With the 90th overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the LA Rams select Josiah Stewart, an edge from Michigan. Alright, we getting there. So we got one, two, three, four, five. 5 picks away. Star Wars from 5 picks, man. 5 picks away. The Ravens are on the clock, and the Buccaneers on the clock, so their pick is in. So they're going to pick it right now, and then the Seahawks are on the clock after that, and then we get in there. Yes, and I would pray for those people that live in I pray for those people who are the who live in Ocean and Lacey Township in Ocean County. I pray for those people over there because yeah, because I pray for those people tonight because that's it's sad. Yeah, I definitely pray for those people. With the 91 overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Amir Jones Jr., a guard from LSU. They can leave the they can leave the Star Wars movie alone. It was good as it is. I mean, the Star Wars movie, they didn't change the Star Wars movies too much. They didn't. I don't think the Star Wars franchise they never mess with those movies like that. We're getting there, guys. We're 4 picks away from the Eagles' pick, y'all. 4 picks away from the Eagles' 96 pick. We're 4 picks away. The pick is in for the Seahawks, so the Saints on the clock, and then, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right. With the 92nd overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Jalen Milroe, a quarterback for Alabama. The Seahawks got a quarterback. I haven't been to the movies in forever. But I wanted to see a movie called Accountant 2. Yep. The Seahawks got a quarterback. And he went to the same university. He went to the same college that Jalen Hurts went to. Ain't that about it? Well. Yeah, Milroe. Milroe. Yeah. First name Jalen. Last name Milroe. Yeah. Right, the Saints are on the clock. The New Orleans Saints are on the clock. The Star Wars were 3 picks away from our team picking. The Eagles picking 3 picks away. So, it's like, it's like we're getting there. Like you're on the edge of your seat, just like one of them. It's like people with the name Jalen is always gonna be great in life. Like, okay, so it said we're gonna read through 10 downs. Our first free experience this season. Join us on Thursday, May 15th at our Oxford Valley Mall location that we host one of the baseball's best pitchers, Jesus Auto and Johan Williams tickets. Oh, that's nice because they always give us every year. Because Jesus Auto is new to the Phillies team. And then Johan Williams, your homies don't speak English, so that's gonna be kind of hard for them. Anyway, with the 93rd overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the New Orleans Saints select Jonas Stanker, a safety from Virginia. Yeah, Jonas Stanker, a safety from Virginia. Okay, that's good for the pick. That's good for the Saints. Oh, we're 3 picks away. Star Wars 3 picks away. I'm not by that mall anyway. I'm not. I'm close to the most deadest mall that's not even popular no more. I'm not that far from like I'm not that far from the Franklin Mall, which used to be the Philadelphia Mills, but the Franklin Mall not even far from that mall anyway. So I'm not even far from that mall. But I'm way far away from like the William Mall, because that's all the way in Jenkintown. So far away from that one, but the Franklin Mall, you easy get that one. All right, the pick is in for the Cleveland Browns. Don't get me started in the Shady One. Shady One's dead too. Like all the stores are all closed down there, so we getting there 2 picks away. Star Wars 2 picks away. 2 picks away. You talking about me? Talking about me with Jesus Ario? Just hope he don't get injured because we need him. What you talking about? Oh, you talking about Jesus? You talking about Jesus Jordan? Yeah, Jesus is a good picture though. Alright, with the 94 overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Dylan Gabriel, a quarterback for Oregon. Well, the Cleveland Browns said they needed another quarterback got drafted, so it was another one. Another quarterback got drafted. So Dylan Gabriel is going to become a Cleveland Brown player now. Dylan Gabriel, a quarterback from Oregon, is going to Cleveland, Ohio to be the quarterback of the Cleveland Browns. Another QB. 2 picks away, y'all. Until I pick 2 picks away. 2 picks away. The one that the first of all is in the Super Bowl. Who we talking about? 2 picks away, y'all. The Patriots pick is in, and we're on the clock. We next. We next after the Patriots pick. Woo. Uh-oh. I see a trade just happened now. I think the Eagles did a trade with the Falcons to come after to get the 101 pick. I think they did a trade. Lord, something just happened on the TV screen. The Falcons traded with the Eagles, so we moved down in the draft. Oh my, yeah. I want to move down the draft. I know. Soon was saying about mad that every other quarterback's getting drafted except for him. But I was like, what is happening? Right, the Patriots pick is in. Star Wars, the Eagles just did a trade. Star Wars, the Eagles did a trade now. The Eagles just did a trade with the Atlanta Falcons. So Howie Roseman decided to trade down the draft to be at pick 100 and yeah, just to be at pick trade down to be at pick 101. Yeah, I'm not mad at it. With the 95th overall pick in the 2025 NFL draft, the New England Patriots select Gerard Wilson, a center for Georgia. It just don't make sense because Georgia is better than well, yeah. Last name Sanders related to Deion Sanders is his son, so like when you're related to the coach of the coach of freaking Colorado University, you ain't gonna get picked like that. So now the Falcons are on the clock, y'all. Because the Eagles and Falcons just did a trade. The Eagles and Falcons just did a trade, Star Wars. So now we had to pick 101. So now we got to wait a little bit longer now, Star Wars. We had traded to 101. Yeah, so we now we the 101 pick, so we gonna get there. So now we gotta wait again. So we like 1, 2, 3, 4 picks away now. 101 pick, and it's the pick 37, but 101. Yeah, we picked number. Yeah, so it's 101 pick though, and number 37. So yeah, so we kind of did that. That's a good thing how we did that. We already got a backup quarterback for Jalen Hurts. We got Taylor McKee, which we use here and there, but. With the 96th overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, The Atlanta Falcons select Xavier Watts, a safety for Notre Dame. Hey, that's not bad for the Falcons. So if Derek Carr is running this thing back on, I don't know if Derek Carr coming back, that'd be great for us. But if he's not, then then we need to know because he coming back or not. All right, guys. So the Houston Texans on the clock. So we 4 picks away for the Eagles pick at the 100 with number 37, but we'll pick 101. So so we all hope that we don't. So yeah, we had Tanner McKee, which we don't use a lot. And Tanner McKee was, I forget when we drafted him. Don't say that something's better than Tanner McKee. Don't even start saying that Wednesdays right now. Now you're going to be dead wrong right there. Because we seen how Tanner McKee was good. We saw his video cutting, and he is good, though. We seen him play a couple games. Tanner McKee played one game for us in last season, and he was that good, though. So don't you start saying that. Now that's why I don't agree with you right there, because don't say that. Don't say that. With the 97 overall pick and the 2025 NFL Draft, the Houston Texans select. Yeah, I'm not gonna agree with you on that one, Wednesday, because you shouldn't have said that. So with the 97 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Houston Texans select Jalen Smith, a cornerback from USC. That's not bad. You know, once they just disrespect our backup quarterback, Tanner McKee, just by saying that Deion Sanders Jr. son Chevron Sanders better. You shouldn't that was not that was uncalled for. Because you don't say that, you don't write that because you say that he's better though. You know that's just wrong to say that. Right, he don't play a lot, but doesn't mean you got to say that somebody who can't even get drafted anyway, and it can't even get drafted in the NFL draft is not better. He didn't play a lot, but he was a backup for last year. He was, so and don't say that. That Sherman Sanders is better. No, I don't want to hear that. Yeah, we didn't use him a lot, so. Star Wars, they have a new commercial. The commercial they showing right now is for college football 26. That's coming up for PS5. Yeah. So I know you have a PS5, right? What's that? You have a PS5, right? So I know you probably won't play college football 25 anyway. Cause you have a PS5 anyway. So this game's gonna come. It's pre-order. You can pre-order now the bundle and stuff. But I know Winston might get college football 26 because only people who got a PS5 can get college football 26 anyway. Because he's going to start in high school playing high school football, then you're going to go college football, and then you're going to do that kind of thing. So from high school to college, pretty much. And then when Madden 26 comes out, that's when you get to take your player from college football 26 and put them in Madden 26. So that's pretty much how that's going to go. So that way you get to use them. You're going to go in the pros and stuff. Yeah, I knew you like college football 26 when you like that kind of stuff. They said from high school to college, so yeah, because y'all don't think in the last one that y'all had in college football 25, y'all didn't have the whole playing the high school thing. Just how like MLB The Show 25, the season MLB The Show 24 didn't have the whole playing the high school kind of thing. Now that we got that, we can play baseball in high school and then go to college and all that stuff. That's kind of good before we even get drafted into the pros for baseball and stuff. So that's kind of good. You could choose to go forward for the MLB if you wanted to instead of going the college route, but it would take you a longer time to get caught up and everything. So you're sticking with the pick that you got So it's kind of like, I think what college football 25, 26 is trying to do is trying to take that aspect of playing in high school, like from what MLB the Show 25s did, like at the whole high school playing thing. And you can see like when you play your high school college your high school football team, you see how you did in high school, and then when you go to college and stuff. So the college aspect is already in the title, but just adding that whole high school thing. So that's kind of cool. They adding that in there. And then when Madden 26 comes out, then you get to import your player from Madden 20 from college football 26 into that one instead of making a whole new player because yeah, Eagles traded back 5 spots and got a fifth round next year. That's true, yeah. Yeah, the thing that the Eagles need, we need the defensive linebacker. We definitely need that. We definitely need a quarterback, and we need an old lineman. Now, if we do get an old lineman, that would be great because you need one. We definitely need that. Cause that's the parts we do need. We do need an offensive lineman if we get one. That'd be nice if we have one. Or we already got a quarterback, and then defensive lineman or an offensive lineman would be great. They can work with Jeff Stoutland for Stout University if they get a offensive lineman, which I hope Harry Bozeman does go with an offensive lineman because that'd be nice. You know, if I figure he would do that. Or maybe he might go with the offensive tackle, offensive lineman, maybe a DL, an OTL, or maybe a CV or something. All right, figures in with the yeah. So the Raiders got two bigs. Here we go, guys. He said, "I can't believe Sanders. Yeah, Sanders didn't get picked though. He gonna. Sanders gonna end up in around in day 3, and if he don't get picked around in day 3, then he's undrafted with the 98 overall pick and the 2025 NFL Draft. The Las Vegas Raiders select Caleb Rogers, a guard from Texas Tech. All right, the Raiders got a guard. Nice. Now the Raiders' second pick, the other pick is coming up the next at pick 99. No, yeah, so yeah, so you got pick 99, 100, 101, and 102 because you got the Vikings are the last pick of the night. So it's 99, 100, 101, and 102. Yeah, because the Vikings are the last one of the draft. So they picked it, and then round 3 and day 2, so they're the last one. So yeah, so it's Raiders, 49ers, Eagles, and then Vikings. So you got to say right, yeah. Yeah, yeah, the Vikings are the last ones. All the quarterbacks have been selected, several have been Sanders. That is just young. And this guy's back out again, the Raiders fan, he's back again. Alright, here we go. We back again, here we go. With the 99 overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Charles Grant, an offensive tackle from William and Mary. Never heard of that school. Okay, that's okay. Now the 49ers up next. Star Wars with one pick away from the Eagles pick. One pick away. One pick away. One pick away. Oh boy, one pick away. I never heard of that school called William and Mary. I never really did. It's like schools you never heard of. It was a wrestler too. So he just thought that was, All right, the 49ers pick is in. The 49ers on the clock. The 49ers better pick something mighty good because they're on the clock. All right, the pick is in for the 49ers. The pick is in. Eagles on the clock. All right, here we go, guys. With the 100th pick in this 2025 NFL Draft, the San Francisco 49ers select Uptown Style, a cornerback from Western Kentucky. Yes, I'm going to say it again. With a 100th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the San Francisco 49ers select Uptown Style, a cornerback from Western Kentucky. We ain't traded out of the third round. We didn't trade out of the third round. Oh, yeah, we traded out of the third round. We did. Now we're in the fourth round because we got one. We traded out the third round because how we did that. I just saw that now. So we out the third round, guys. So we only have one pick in the second round. So I guess we're waiting for tomorrow to try to do the pick in the fourth round. I guess Holly want to wait till day three to get the person you want to get and then the fourth round, the fifth round. So I guess he wants to do that. He traded out. They're gonna Philly sports guy. We got traded out. We waited all night for this, and then we traded out. Hollywood's been traded out. And we got 130 pick in the fourth round, which is, tomorrow. And then that's only pick we got in the fourth round. Then the fifth round, we got about 5 picks in there. 161, 165. 168, so it says right here, stars. It says here, details on the latest trade pick. The Eagles moved down to pick 111, but the other fourth round pick moves up a few spots, and now they now have a sixth round pick. Yeah, so Howard's collecting more draft capital while the Eagles are already stacking with the rest of this draft and next year. So we just getting draft picks for next year's draft, so we just stacking on. The Eagles move back down with the Broncos. Their night is over, so we just move back down. So listen to this. Listen to this, Star Wars. Listen to this. This is what Philly Tech RV said. Philly Tech RV said, yeah, Sheridan Sanders is going undrafted. He just said it just here. You heard it here first. Yeah, Sheridan Sanders is going undrafted. He said that pick 91 third running back pick one going he became the fifth quarterback selected in his draft. Yeah, so that makes sense going undrafted. It's low-key his fault because, let's say, that's what Justin was saying. He said, it's low-key his fault, being arrogant, Dion, his talent level, and all of it. This is how he always was. Teams don't want to deal with that, see? Teams don't want to deal with his son's, attitude and all that stuff, saying that, oh, I don't need to worry about team player. I'm better than this. When you start talking like that, teams don't want to draft you for being like that. Mm-hmm. So that's arrogant right there. That's arrogant right there. And do I feel bad for Deion Sanders' son? No, I don't. But now you just made yourself look like a fool now. With the 101 pick in the 2025 NFL draft, the Denver Broncos select Aaron Jones, the edge for LSU, and with the 102nd pick in the 2025 NFL draft, the Minnesota Vikings select Terrell Fulton, a wide receiver from Maryland. So yeah, but you hear what I said about Sanders, right? That's kind of arrogant. Like, why would you act like that? You think teams want to draft you because the way you act like that? Mm-hmm. Sorry, like no, you shot yourself in the foot for that one. And the draft starts tomorrow at 12, guys. So I just wanted to read that to y'all because and Chevy got said that you got everything. Chevy is really gonna play with a vengeance for whatever team he plays for. and didn't even get drafted, so that's just saying something. Yeah, so that's just saying a whole lot of things. So thank you guys for tuning in to the night two of the NFL draft. Shout out to the Eagles for getting the pick at 64. Was the Andre Abdullah safety. We hope that he be well used in games for us and the good stuff. So guys, I might not stream the draft day 3 tomorrow at 12 because I'm doing a video call with my girlfriend Naomi tomorrow. So, but stuff like that. So things like that. So I might not do that tomorrow. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow, guys. So just wanna let y'all know that, cause I won't be doing that because the draft is going tomorrow for 12 to 7. So I might not do that, but I am covering the Phillies game tomorrow. So don't hate me on that one. So I'm doing that tomorrow. So and that's gonna be on Fox. So that's gonna be on Fox tomorrow at 4 5. So you wanna see me cover the Phillies and Cubs for game 2? That's gonna be on Fox tomorrow, so I'm gonna be covering that game tomorrow at 4 5. So if some way the Phillies can figure out a way to win a game tomorrow with Jesus Cesaro on the mound, that'll be great. And stuff like that. But other than that, I'll keep you updated what's going on with the picks with the Eagles and stuff. While the draft's still going on, because the draft will still be going on while covering the Phillies game. So we get to know what we got and stuff. So I'll just let you know and stuff like that. So things like that. But other than that, all my Phillies fans see tomorrow for Phillies and Cubs game 2 at 4 5 p.m. and all that good stuff. And yeah, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow.